the noise.
Can you go? Death row? What a brother know. Once again, back is the incredible rhyme animal, the uncannibal public enemy number one. 5-4 said freeze, and I got numb. Can I tell them that I really never had a gun? But it's the wax that the Terminator X spun. Now they got me in a cell cause my records they sell. Cause a brother like me said, well, Farrakhan's prophet and I think you wanna listen to what they can say to you. What you ought to do is follow for now. How will the people say? Make a miracle. Pump the lyrical. Black is back all in. We're gonna win. Check it out.
Yeah, yo, come on.
Here we go again.
For this life I cannot change. In the hills, deep off in the main. Eminem, sweet like candy cane. Drop the top, pop it, let it bang. For this life I cannot change. In the hills, deep off in the main. Eminem, sweet like candy cane. Drop the top, pop it, let it bang. Drop the top, play hide and seek. Jump inside, jump straight to the lake. Take a sip, feel just how I be. On freeway, but no, ain't nothing free. Been laws, been lanes. Been busting bills, but still ain't nothing changed. You in the mob, soon as you rock the chain. She caught the waves, just thumbing through my braids.
Heat up, baby, I just heat up. Need your love, now that needed is a bust. Feeling stuck, you know how to keep me up. Icy love, icy like how I keep up.
For this life I cannot change.
Shit.
Pulling back the curtain by myself, take a look. Ayy, I'm a bar spitter, I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dart. I'm a wig splitter, I'm a tall figure. I'm a unforgiving wild dog. Something wrong with 'em, got 'em all bitter. I'm a bill printer, I'm a grave digger. Yeah, I am what I am. I don't have no time for no misunderstandings again. It's a rolling, not a stop. Watch, don't never stop. Future took the business and ran it for me. I let Ollie take the aisle, told him brand it for me. I get 2 million a pop and that's standard for me. Like I went blind, dog, you gotta hand it to me. Gotta give me that, dog. Prayed, then I prayed again. Amen, Lord. Had a moment, but it came and went. You don't know you no more. You don't wanna play with him, no. There'll be morning you like 8 a.m. Pinky ring till I get a wedding ring. Whoa, yeah. Love my brothers, cut them in on anything. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. And if you have not left your house today, let me give you a heads-up notice. Winter has arrived. Welcome to the Pleasant Supplies Timber Mart Timber Cup. First game of the weekend here as Clare and Peb will go head-to-head. We are slightly light-staffed, as you would expect, early on in the day today. So I'm going to be doing double duties here on camera and trying to do some play-by-play. So I do not have the rosters in front of me. So forgive me if I don't call out any names. I'm only going to be able to see what's on their jerseys. Clare with some offensive zone control right now. Peb trying to cycle to get clear. Puck taken away behind the net, but Peb will get to that first. A lot of good pressure right now by Clare. Peb unable to come out of their zone cleanly. Nice hit there to take his man off the puck. Peb will get to it first, off the boards and out to the blue line, and finally clear. This is going to be interesting as I try and watch the game through the screen and everywhere else. Peb gets the puck deep and chases. Able to pick it up along the corner, sends out front, whiffs on the chance. Still able to maintain a bit of control of this. Looking for a man out front. That was Hubbard. He lost control of the puck. Clare picks it up behind their net now. Going to send it out along the half boards. Try to make a cross pass, which is intercepted. Peb maintains control of the blue line. Nice dangle there. Brings it in, but just not enough room in that wheelhouse to take a shot. And Clare's going to come away with it behind their net, up off the boards and out of the zone. And people in front. I believe that went for icing, but I couldn't see anything. It looks like it's icing. We have an old person traffic jam here. Plus, this camera is set up for the shortest person on our crew, which means we're going to get a lot of headspace. Face-off wing goes to Peb. Comes back to the blue line. You can't see it, but trust me, it's happening. Clare able to clear. Solid hit there to take the man away from the puck, and Peb will take control again. Center ice through the neutral zone. Carries it in with speed, tries to go towards the net, but that's disrupted. Clare looks like they'll be trying to get this out of here. And they will get up to the blue line, but it looks like a good... Oh, bounces over the defenseman's stick. So he just sends it in. Clare tries to send it forward, but that's just going to go right back to Peb. Little ping pong there. Peb controls it neutral zone. Sends it in. That's the first shot on. Big rebound, second chance. 2 quick saves there. And Clare's going to try and make this out with speed. Got a chance on a 2-on-2 here. Long shot deflected by the defenseman, but a big bounce off the backboards. Rebound shot goes wide. Clare goes down the pinch, keeping control in the zone, but Peb's going to pick that up behind their net. No pressure now, so they should be able to clear the zone cleanly. Out through center ice. Nice poke check there to take that puck away. Clare will send it back to the D-man. Cross ice pass to his partner, but that was quickly interrupted by Peb. Big pass out front, stolen. Unable to just turn and take the shot. So Clare got away with a lucky chance there. They're going to hit the center ice and just dump it in for a change. Clare had a chance at that puck, but a nice solid check by someone on Peb. I'm at center ice, so I don't quite get to see the numbers from one side as easily as I would. Clare with a bit of control down in the corner, but Peb's going to take that away, get it to the half boards, and out. But a little bit too much on it, so Clare should clean this up. Peb makes some changes. Clare just gets it into their end, and their D will make changes. I will say one thing, there is a lot of delicious smelling food in the arena today. Peb clears their zone. Clare maintains it in the neutral zone. Hurries it up and just dumps it back into the zone as they make wholesale changes. Peb able to collect this one and set up for their own breakout. Good forecheck pressure by Clare to not let them settle down. That's Newell along the half boards. He sends it to neutral ice. LeBlanc dumps that into the zone and gives chase. He's not going to get to it first. Bounces over one of his player's sticks, but they maintain control along the half wall. Good physical contact down there. They're going to battle for it. They got a pretty solid pinch there against the boards. Finally kicks it free. Peb's going to control for a second, send it behind the net. Clare picks that up. He waits, looking for someone. Didn't like the pitcher, so he sends it around to his partner who wasn't ready for it. Peb maintains control now behind the net, sends it out front. No shot available. But they're going to maintain the zone a little bit here. That's a LeBlanc down in the corner. He's got control, kind of boxed in, sends it back up to the blue line. Goodwin takes a shot, but doesn't get a lot on it. Hits the first man for Clare, and they're away with numbers. Good chance for a 2-on-1 here. He gets past LeBlanc. Oh, and that has to hit the side bar and go wide. Beautiful chance by Clare to go up early on this one. Clare frustrated on that one. Had a beautiful chance on the break. Got past the 2 defenders and a nice wrist shot high, but just couldn't find the corner. Hubbard's going to take control of that one. Try to hit his man at center ice. Misses him. That's Cutro. They dump it deep and go after it. Cutro should be the first man on it. A little bit too much sauce on it, though, so it goes almost all the way back out and around. I believe that's Dion in the corner. Sends it out front, but only Clare players there. Peb picks it up, though. Down in the corner, trying to set it out front. It's in everyone's skates. No one knows where it is. Clare's going to come away with it again, but this one's a 1-on-2, so Peb certainly in a much stronger position to defend this break. Nice body contact there to break his man off the puck. Peb is going to clear this one out through the neutral ice now with a one-on-one chance with a break. Hubbard sends it across for Cutro, who's coming in a little bit late. Cutro's shot is blocked up high. Clare gets it out the line and clean. And another chance for a break with speed, but good stick work by Peb. And we're going to get a penalty. Might be boarding and roughing, I couldn't quite see. But this will be the first power play of the event, and it's going to be for Clare. Here's the replay of that breakaway. Great chance to get in, and you can see the release. He just hits that bar, and it bounces out and wide. And we're waiting while something's tracked. The officiating crew is coming out now. I didn't even see the starting goalies. I can't see either of their numbers. Long shot in by Clare's, glove down quickly. Going to get another face-off to their left. If the goalie turns around a little bit, I might be able to get to see his number. But I don't have his roster handy, so I got to see the name. Peb wins that face-off, goes up high, though, for Clare. Clare's going to, he blows a tire. Peb's going to be able to capitalize here. 2-on-1 chance with speed. Bit of a trip there, gets away with it. I think that's Jack Howard. Clare's going to pick that up, bring it back out now. Good time taking off the clock there with that play. Clare keeps it in along the boards. Tried to send it out front, but Pep's just going to pick that up and send it out. So now Clare has to recollect themselves in the neutral zone. Good forecheck there. Clare's going to try and set this up and come out cleanly in the neutral ice. Hits their man at center ice, but he's all alone right now, 1-on-3. Peb sees that and capitalizes, hits the man, takes the puck. Tries to clear it, but that's kept in at the line. Kept in again, but Peb's going to pressure. Clare able to keep control. But no real offensive zone control. They're just maintaining it up high at the blue line. Finally get a little bit of depth here. Trying to force Peb to make a box so they can control the outside zone. Puck goes in deep around the net as they start the cycle. Clare now has some good control behind the goal line here. Peb with that's number 8. I can't see his name from here, but great body control along the boards, taking his man off the puck. Clare picks it up, sends it up high. First shot hits that top man. That's LeBlanc. He's going to go for a change. 15 seconds left in this power play, and a good chance that the Sharks have killed this one off. D'Entremont goes in for the forecheck, and with 8 seconds left in the power play, it doesn't look like Clare is going to generate much of a chance. Great PK by the Sharks here early. Back to 5-on-5 play as the penalty expires. Sharks bring it into the offensive end, tries to get a backhand on net, doesn't get anywhere. Tries to pass out front, that also doesn't get anywhere, sends it up high to the blue line. Not a lot there, and that's kicked out to center ice. Clare's going to make some changes while Peb collects. Hubbard brings it into the offensive end, leaves it there for Dion. Dion's going to have to go wide as Clare cuts him off. Shot goes high and wide. Number 11, who doesn't have a name, keeps that into the pinch of the blue line. Hubbard battles down in the corner. That gets up past Hubbard to the blue line. A little Pele attempt to keep that in. Misses. Clare with a breakout chance, but Dion comes back in a hurry to break that up. And Clare needs to change that line. LeBlanc comes in now on the right side, tries to get around. It's a 1-on-4. He's not going anywhere with that. Backhand goes wide. Peb keeps control, sends it back down deep. Out front pass. Great opportunity, but no one able to get lumber on the puck again. Clare will clear it up high. Good break chance. Oh, they just dump it in. I don't think he was aware that they had numbers on that. That was practically a 3-on-1.
Thank the following platinum sponsors: Pleasant Supplies. The following gold sponsors: J. Strong Firm, Rockville Carriers Limited.
Going to get a lot of foot traffic here until I elevate this camera a bit.
Scotia Area Seafood Limited, Voltec Windows and Entrance Systems, PASA, and the Sun.
Face off won by Peb. Clare quick to pinch and pressure. Peb's going to get it to the half boards and out, but Clare now has it in a shooting position up high. Shot goes wide, unable to redirect. Chance for behind the goal line. Goalie doesn't know where it is. Referee finally blows the whistle. He's just laying down. He does not want anything to sneak through there. No, good, the overhead. There's the bounce off the backboards. It's right there by the net. You can see the Clare player just pick it up, try and bounce it in. It hits the goalie, but it looks like it hits the post on the corner, so it doesn't go in. Smart heads-up play to just try and send it in off the back of the goalie. But just an unlucky bounce for Clare and a good one for Peb keeps that out. And we're going to get another penalty here. Head contact by LeBlanc. That'll put him in the box for a while. I did not see that play. But Peb now goes back to the PK, and Clare, a second chance at managing their power play. Clare wins the faceoff, unable to get it in clean, but Peb's going to clean that up, send it back to the line. Nice hand-eye to keep that in play, but Peb will certainly clear that one. Clare's going to carry it into the zone now. Take a shot, big rebound, beautiful rebound positioning there, and a second shot, but good heads-up lateral movement by the goalie to stop that second rebound. And then make sure there were no additional chances. Clare taking the time to get set for the face-off. There's a little conversation happening up by the D-man here for the officiating crew. Might be an equipment failure, so he's going to go fix that. So Clare's going to have to send in a different D-man on. I am guessing it is something to do with safety, so if something's wrong with his equipment, putting him at risk, they're just going to send him off to get that fixed up. Clare wins the face-off, sends it in deep and out wide. That's going to go all the way to the blue line and out. D-man had pinched in to try and get an extra chance on the shot. So Clare's going to have to reset. Carried it in, but dropped at the blue line, and Peb's going to clear that one out quickly. Clare just sends it deep because their man's offside, so they have to reset. Peb will happily take that time and then send it down. Almost a minute gone on this second penalty here against Peb. Clare's going to carry it out with numbers now. Peb with a bit of a forecheck. Clare sends that in towards the net. That just goes wide. No threat there. Back up to the blue line for the D-man. Takes a shot in. Nice screen there. Hits some skates. Doesn't get through to the goalie. Clare controlling down low now. Looking for a shooter. Sends it out front. I think it hits the goalie's stick or a player and just bounces wide. Peb tries to clear that out, but it goes into the bench, and that should stay inside the zone. Referee's pointing out, though, so it looks like the faceoff will come just outside. So there's that puck on the side. Down behind the goal line again. The goalie's just completely out of position. And it goes off his skate. It goes off of his skate and just wide. Clare wins that faceoff. 30 seconds left in their second power play here, but Peb's got a little bit of pressure. Any pressure you can have in the offensive zone while penalty killing is the best penalty kill. Clare slowly coming out here, but a bit of a neutral zone trap. They carry it in. Still carrying it in, now behind the net. 8 seconds left on the penalty. Goalie's now notifying them that the man's about to come out of the box, so they got to be careful here because if Peb picks it up, which they do, Hubbard here with a chance, coming with speed. Beautiful shot. Goalie gets enough of it to send it wide. And that's 0 for 2 on the power play for Clare, and another good kill for Peb. That luck can only last so long, though. You don't want to keep taking penalties and giving the other team chances. Clare carries it in through the neutral zone. They get it into the offensive end, but it's 1-on-4 there. They failed to get the puck deep, but it just continues to get bodied along. Peb will now pick it up behind their net. Send it along the half wall, try and clear, but contained by Clare. Jacquard tries to send it up off the boards and out. It does clear the zone, so Clare will have to set off onside again. Clare comes in with a good forecheck. Peb's just trying to get control in their offensive end, or their defensive end, I should say. Hubbard brings it up, tries to hit the headman pass, but a little bit too far for his player. Clare will collect that. Peb's making changes. Peb steals at the neutral zone. LeBlanc comes in, stick handles in, hands off, and a nice shot. But with no traffic, that was a minimal chance of beating the goalie for that one. So for those of you watching at home, I would say I'm very jealous, but at least I'm inside right now. But the trip to the arena was a chilly one. One of the parents or volunteers told me today that tomorrow is supposed to be 12 degrees. And I said I look forward to tomorrow because today is not 12 degrees. Clare has offensive zone control for a little bit, but Pep's going to clear that out. Newell's just working his way along the boards there. Good entry. Passes off to LeBlanc. Passes off to someone I can't see. A good chance. A beautiful save. 2 or 3 saves down low. Clare finally got to clear that up and get that out to the half wall now. But a giveaway to Newell. He doesn't know where it is. It's in his feet. Passes it out front. Nobody's there. Goes up the blue line and into the penalty box. Timekeeper's going to pick that up and set it back in. Face-off will beat down in Clare's end. There's the rebound. They're just banging away at it down there. Good positioning. The table with all of the rosters is a little bit away from the camera, so I can't look at those to see who's playing and what their numbers are. So that was a good hit, but there's a whistle. Interference. I guess he was a little bit too quick on the contact for that one. And it looks like Peb will now have their first power play of the game. And it looks to be number 7 for Clare. So the hit looked clean. The puck was in his feet or at his stick. And this was the back referee who made the call. He was out at center ice, and he called that penalty. So Peb wins that faceoff, sets it back to the blue line as they now set up the box. Over for D'Entremont on the side, but he doesn't get a lot on it, so he just sends it down to the corner. Back to D'Entremont at the blue line. He now sets up top. Looks like he's going to try and manage the power play, but that shot or pass is intercepted. Peb able to maintain control down low. They're going to try and bring it out. Nice chance across the crease, but no one there to bang it in. Clare gets it back up to the blue line, but not out. But a whiff by D'Entremont gets it out, and now Clare's got a chance on a breakaway here. Oh, he's not able to get a lot on it. Second chance, he gets another one. Good back check by Peb as the player was coming in to take that shot and lifted the stick. Didn't draw a penalty, but if you can get scoring chances on your penalty kill, that is a very effective kill. Face-off will now be in the Sharks' end. Almost knuckleballed it on him. Okay, so that is 31 in net. I can't remember who 31 is, and I can't look away fast enough to check. Peb wins the face-off. Clare gives chase. Peb's going to pick it up now, though. Send it up to the blue line. That's number 2. I don't remember his name. Comes all the way back to the blue line here. In his feet, loses it again. Clare almost has a second chance for a breakaway here, but they're just happy to carry it in. Minute gone on their penalty kill. Peb's going to pick that up, carrying to the neutral zone. Good solid hit there to take the man from the puck. That's Sonia who gets hit. He stays with it, though, sends it into the offensive end, but Clare's just going to pick that up, send it right back out to Hubbard at center ice. Peb tries to hit a hand, and that is the end of the period. I didn't even know that the period was coming to an end. Shots tied at 7 apiece. And Peb has a bit of a break now before the second period. Well, they will continue that first power play. Doesn't look like we're going to get a flood, so they're just going to switch ends and take a break. I would love to elevate this tripod, but what I will do now is attempt to get the rosters. Oh, okay. So LeBlanc, I believe, is in net for the Sharks. And Dominic Cutro for Clare. Looks like our break time is over. Starting the second period here. Clare still on the PK. Sharks win that face-off, able to get it back into their defensive end. But good pressure by Clare, knowing they're still killing here, so just a bit of a forecheck, not allowing them to come in clean. Lyons has it in central ice. He's going to carry that in. Drops it off for the D-man. Comes across to Goodwin, I believe. He fans on it, collects it up, but sends it deep. That's Newell along the boards there. He sends it out to center ice for LeBlanc, who's got no shooting angle. He's going to have to carry that into the corner. 6 seconds left on the power play here for the Sharks, and a good containment down along the boards. They're going to get that out and clear. No icing as their man comes out of the box. Goodwin's going to pick that up along the half wall, send it back to his man behind the net as he sets up. Clare's going to come in for pressure. Always risky when you play that self-pass off the back of the net, but people keep doing it. Pep's going to send that all the way down, and that should be icing, and that's just come all the way back to their end. Scoreless game here, but good chances. And apparently one of the other teams who is here for the tournament behind the Pep bench, or not the Pep bench, but the Pep net along the boards. Face-off won by Clare. Pep's going to come away with it, though. That's LeBlanc. Sends that up to Newell, who tries to send it back to LeBlanc, who's tied up. A backhand chance there, and that's a nice save. Face-off should be to Cuttrow's left. It's going. Pep seems to win that face-off, comes away with a clean of the half boards, tries to cycle. D-to-D man behind the goal line as they try and carry that out. Nice clean pass up in the neutral zone, gets a little bit ahead of him. Pep might collect it, but it banged ahead. Pep will finally come away with that one. They get solid possession here and carry to the neutral ice. Trying to get a bit of a break. Cuttrow was, just a step ahead of his man, but called onside. Pep keeps containment there as Clare tries to break out, but Clare's going to pick that up. Tries to hit the headman pass, and it gets through. I don't know how it got past all those sticks. That's number 10, Trimper. Pep picks it up, but a bad pass out front and a weak shot, but kicked wide. A lot of errant passes through that shooting lane, and you really got to be careful. Hip check goes awry. Pep able to carry that into the zone. A lot of bodies right there in front of the Pep bench. Comes back out of the zone. Cuttrow's going to pick it up at center ice. He'll just contain and give himself a little time. Goes to Hubbard and back to Cuttrow. Waiting to set things up here on the breakout. Cuttrow carries it in on his own. He's got a man out front. Nice body contact to take his man off it, but we're going to get a whistle here. And looks like Clare's going to the box. That's number 7, Zach Camo. I did not see the call, but he's gone for 2 minutes, so power plays are being exchanged. Clare had 2 of their own, and now 2 unanswered back to Peb, and we'll see what they can do with their second one. 0 for 2 on the power play for Clare, and 0 for 1 so far on the power play for Peb. 2 minutes for holding is the call. Peb brings it into the offensive end, but Clare intercepts that. A bit of a breakout chance, but the D-man hustles up to cut that off, but now they got help. Nice chance out front, just misses wide. Big rebound, and Peb's able to collect that one up. Peb has numbers now, though, if they hurry, a 3-on-2. Lyons unable to get a shot on net. Clare unable to clear. Peb keeps it deep for a little bit longer. Now they have it down behind the goal line so they can start their cycle. Pass out front, intercepted by Clare. Good heads up, and that's going to go all the way down the ice. They have the long change, so Clare has to go all the way down across the neutral zone to get to their bench. Changes are made, though, getting fresh legs on the ice. Pep's going to bring this up to center ice. Brings it into the zone, but kind of loses control. Hits a Pep player coming into the zone. I guess they're going to say that stayed in, but now Clare clears it. And Peb will have to reset again. Goodwin at center ice carries it in. And we're going to get an offside. 49 seconds left in this power play. Face-off will be just outside the Clare end. Now, if we didn't get a flood after the first and second, or after the first period, we should have one for the second. Peb carries that into the offensive end. Cutro has it now. Gets down to the corner here in the goal line, looking for someone up top. He's got Cutro. Cutro sends it back down to the half boards. That's Hubbard. Hubbard's looking for a shot. He has one, but no screen there. An easy save for Clare. Peb maintains control off the rebound. I believe that's Hubbard. Hubbard sends it all the way across. Shot gets tipped and sent wide. Clare tries to clear it hard around the boards the other way, but that's not going to get out. Peb maintains it up high. Doesn't get it deep off the first chance. Comes across to Hubbard. Hubbard, if he had the one-timer shot, that was an open net, but he had to collect it. It was a little hot. Sends it out front, but a bouncing puck will not find a Peb stick, and that's going to get cleared all the way down by Clare, who is certainly in need of a change. Good forecheck by Clare to try and slow this down. They pick it now up with a steal and a chance. And the power play is over. We're back to equal strength, and it's 0 for 2 for both teams here on the power play. Shots 9 apiece. Pretty balanced game so far. 9 apiece, 0 for 2 on the power plays for both teams. Clare's going to win that faceoff clean back to the blue line. They send it deep. Peb will pick up control of it, though. Momentarily as Clare steals it down low. Good body contact to take the man off the puck there for a bit. Peb looks to clear, gets to the blue line, but holds. Sends it out front, but that's just a Peb player. Now with a good chance at a transition, but Clare with a good pinch to keep it in. Nice pass out front, but that's a nice stick lift. I think that was Cutro coming back. That was a dangerous chance down low for Clare. And that stick lift stopped that shot. Clare, though, is going to maintain control up high. Nice shot in, deflected wide. The redirect doesn't go where he wants it. Brings it out in front of the net now, but Peb is clogging that center lane. And they get it out and clear. They had a chance for a break, but it looks like Clare should pick that one up first. Clare sends it around behind their net. Picked up the half boards. D'Entremont lays the body there. Goodwin's watching the blue line, waiting to see if the puck comes up, but Clare's going to maintain control and send it out to the center. D'Entremont puts it to Lyons, who carries it in. His line mates are taking a shift right behind him, so he just carries it in on his own, trying to get some time and wait for... Is that Godwin? I got to look at rosters. I can't see his name. It's Goodwin. Goodwin. Puck just bounces wide there. Shot back from behind the goal line. Looks like everyone now is on that same wavelength. Try and bounce it off the back of the goalie into the net. But a nice save, and that'll be the face-off to the left of Cutro. That shot goes wide, and you can see just a quick thought to just send it back out in front and see if anything happens. I think Clare won the face-off, but it looks like Peb will get control of it after. Clare's player doesn't have a stick down there. He's got to collect that lumber. D'Entremont has it up at the half boards here on the left. Sends a shot from the goal line at the goalie. Not a lot of chances on that one, but a solid shot by Newell. They gave him a shot on net on that one. I don't know if that was quite angled the way he needed it to be. It's close. It's close. I'll give it to the box. Shot up high from the blue line. Easy save again by Cutro. No rebound as the Shark was right there and hungry for it. We will have another face-off to Cutro's left. Shots 13-9 right now in favor of the Sharks. Sharks don't bother to try and get the face-off. He just pushes the centerman past, allowing the wingers to pick up the puck. Clare's going to get control of that in their zone now and carrying it out to neutral ice. Still carrying a shot, gets blocked up high. That bounces all the way to the blue line. Newell tries to break in, but that's broken up. They try and send that up to the headman here, but that's probably going to be icing. And now Peb will get a face-off all the way back down in Clare zone.
We'd like to thank the following cylinder sponsors. WMR Murphy Fisheries Limited, TriStar Industries, Rudder Sea.
I must say, it is a cold day, but the attendance here today is pretty outstanding.
Wedgeport Lobsters Limited, Bruce Auto, Canelo Buildings.
And that's not just counting the other teams who are here. There's a lot of family and friends out to watch the game, and that is great to see. Clare tries to clear that out. The Peb Sharks are going to keep control of that. Cutro now as the half-boards, brings it in deep, tries to send it out front, but that doesn't get anywhere. He maintains control, tries to send it back up for Hubbard at the blue line, but that's going to get out. Bit of a foot race now as Clare tries to pick it up. He does, tries to send it out front to help, but that's intercepted. And Peb's going to turn it right back around. It tries to go to Cutro. Cutro loses control of it, and the Sharks will pick it up again at center ice. Long shot in, easy glove save up high for Dominic Cutro. 7:03 left here in the first. Face off to his left again. Clare wins the face-off and maintains control. Good offensive pressure right now, though, by the Sharks to keep containment. Clare unable to just get that out of the zone. Headman pass picked off. Dumped back in deep by D'Entremont. I think that's D'Entremont. That is D'Entremont, Caleb. And then Seamus D'Entremont keeps that in at the blue line. I should have known we'd more than one D'Entremont. Clare tries to send that out, but kept in at the line again. Shot in, kicked wide. Sent out front, nobody able to get a quality shot on it. Clare's going to be able to clear that out of their zone, into the neutral zone. Sent in briefly into the Sharks' end, but the Sharks are going to send that right back out. Offside cleared up, but again, a bit of a traffic jam at the blue line. Peb's Jackard will send that off the boards and in. There was a tip up high, but that's going to roll right on net and should be frozen for a face-off. Face-off should be to Dominic Cutro's right this time. Both teams making wholesale changes. I would say I want to thank all the volunteers today for this broadcast, but right now it is just Nick and I. So later on, that'll hold more meaning. Clare sends it up along the half boards, not able to clear. D'Entremont keeps that in, sends it in behind the goal line. Pass out front, intercepted and tipped. Backhand in, and another quick glove save by Cutro. It's getting a little bit more action now as things warm up. Sharks with 17 shots compared to Clare's 9. Pace of play slowing down a little bit with all these face-offs, but Peb finally getting a little bit of zone control here in the offensive end. D'Entremont, that's Ryan D'Entremont, sends that in deep, but Clare's going to pick that up first. Kept in at the blue line by the Sharks. Clare's going to try and bounce that off the boards and not out. LeBlanc pinches in. A lot of contact down there as they bang away at it. Sharks finally come away with it for a moment. A little bit of a ping pong there, and they have control down behind the net. That's Newell down there fighting. Lyons is out front waiting for a pass. I think Newell's going to set up behind the net again. LeBlanc passes across, shot in to hold it. That beat him. That beat Cutro, but just bounced out instead of in. Must have got a piece of his gear. Good screen down in front right now by the Sharks. They just need to get some shots in. Clare a bit on their heels right now. Sharks maintain control down in the corner, cycle behind the net. Try to pass across. This Goodwin was pinching in. He hustles back to keep that in the zone. Battle for it now along the boards. Sharks come away with it, but the shotting just gets into a Clare player's equipment. Sharks pick it back up again. Carrying it in now, down behind the net. Looking for a man out front. Clare has a good chance now to clear. Sharks swarm all over him. They got a chance here with numbers. The Clare team was changing. Bit of an offside. They had to hold the brakes here, but it was a 3-on-1 because Clare just made wholesale changes and they didn't get the puck deep. All of the family and fans up here for PEB were very excited at the opportunity with those numbers, but then everyone had to hold up the blue line, and it was a lot of disappointment. PEB loses control of that down low. Clare will now bring it up to the half boards and get it out. They're going to lose control of it, but it is clear of the zone. Sharks attempt to get that back in, but that's intercepted. This is not icing. I had to look. Sharks send that all the way out. Clare with a chance now to finally collect and set up the breakout that they want. They're just going to send that in deep and chase. Bounces out towards the goalie who just plays it back for their D-man. Looks like there was a late offside, so they're going to have to go back out anyway. Centering pass tipped away by Clare. Battle for it just inside the zone, and they're going to call that one offside. 2:52 left to go here in the first. Shots 18-9 in favor of the Sharks. Both teams are 0 for 2 on the power plays they've had. I was going to say PEB wins that face-off, but Clare had control of it for a second. We'll play a little bit of ping pong there, and the Sharks will come away with it at center ice and carry it into the zone. Good speed here. I want to say that's Richardson, but I can't quite see the name and number. Someone lost some equipment that looks like a chin guard or neck guard, so he'll have to put that back on. He's just going to drop all of his other gear while he gets that neck guard on. Glove, stick, drop it all. Face off to Cuttrow's left. PEB wins that back clean to the D-line. Long shot in, tipped, but tipped wide. Jackard picks that up. He's met by at least 2 Clare players down there. He's got a little bit of help coming in to assist. That is Richardson. Clare's going to try and send that center ice to a bit of a headman pass. PEB picks it up and sends it in, but then Clare cleans it up again, and now they have numbers. Shot in through the defenseman's legs. That almost handcuffs the Sharks goalie for a second. Big rebound. Sharks look like they're going to come away with this one and get it out of the zone. They got a 2-on-1 chance here, maybe a break. Oh, what a beautiful shot. It's got to hit the inside corner of that post and come right back out. Chance out front, missed again. Clare's going to have to pick that up. Minute and a half left here in the second, and the Sharks are all over Clare. Shot right on, easily kicked aside. That will clear the zone at least and give give Clare a bit of a break. Sharks quickly maintain control, send it back in, but that's going to get frozen by Cuttrow. Some dangerous chances there for the Sharks. That was number 9, Gaudette, who was just kind of on his own out there. And that first shot hits the post, comes right back out to the goalie. Rebound gets banged outside the net. So close to being the first goal of this game and tournament. Face-off win by Clare. PEB player loses his lumber. Clare is going to come away with that at the half boards into the neutral zone. About a minute left here in this second period. They get it deep, but PEB's going to knock them off the puck and collect that in their own end. Headman pass here for Donchemont. He picks it up, but it's a little bit behind him, so he's just going to have to send that in. Clare's the first one on it. 45 seconds left in the period. LeBlanc bats that down out of the air, but unable to generate any chance from it. Sharks off to collect on their own end. Lions has it now. Sends it cross ice, but that's picked off at the blue line and kept in. They're waiting for some help out front, but no one's there yet. Sends it back to the blue line. Long shot gets through. Easy glove save. And that shot was by DeVue. Peb is pulling away with shots right now, 21-11. But Clare in the offensive end for the end of this period. Clare wins the faceoff, tries to get it back to the blue line here. It goes up and out. Clare has to be careful because two Peb players were ready to pounce. 10 seconds left in the period. It's going to be hard for anyone to get a chance right now. There's no momentum forward. Nice body check there to take the player off the puck. 4 seconds. Here he comes with time and a break and a beautiful save at the buzzer to keep that one out. Ryan LeBlanc with a beautiful pad save to shut that door. A great move here. Gets the deke, but just too early on the trigger. And we're going to go to the locker rooms here for the second intermission, tied at goose eggs. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes, folks.
smile until the morning light. Ain't no going back the way you look tonight. I see it in your eyes. I just need to get it off my chest. Yeah, more than you know. Yeah, more than you know. You should know that, baby, you're the best. Yeah, more than you know. 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 Yeah, more than you
Hey, beautiful. Why don't you and me go somewhere see a real band?
Bring down on a bar stool, death of a lonely night. Front door blows open, in walks a welcome sight. Calling, waving, calling, waving. It's good to see you. It's been too long a time. I heard that you were uptown, committing yourself a crime. Well, if you're a fallen angel, you still look good to me. Let us raise our glass now to future memories. Call me, where you be? 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 It's good to see you. It's been too long a time. I heard that you were uptown, committing yourself a crime. Well, if you're a fallen angel, you still look good to me. Let us raise our glasses to future memories.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Pleasant Supplies Timberbark Timber Cup. Third period action here will be starting shortly. As Peb and Clare continue this 0-0 game. They're just waiting for the Zamboni to clean up the ice. Shots currently 21-12 in favor of the Sharks. That is probably going to be a wet ice surface for when they come back on. You usually get a little bit of a break where the Zamboni's off and the ice gets a chance to set before the players are on. But it looks like it might be a bit of a soup. So again, apologies, folks. We are very light-staffed right now. It's just Nick and I. Nick's in the booth. I'm on camera and play-by-play. So I'm unable to really look at the names on the rosters here. So apologies to all the families at home watching kids, grandkids, and anything else on the ice. If you recognize their numbers, great. I do not. Officiating crew's coming out to help out. Chunk of snow. Oh, bad toss by the liney. Bad toss by the liney. I don't know if the Zamboni had an issue or what, but the officiating crew was going to come out with a shovel and help clean that up. Teamwork. Especially since they're the only ones with skates to get all the way down to this side of the ice quickly. That is going to be a bit of a mess to clean up. I'll turn the camera so you guys can hear what I'm talking about. Some snowy debris left behind by the Zamboni that they're all cleaning. Looks like they did away with the shovel. So while the ice takes a little bit of repairs here, Nick's working the overhead. Good job, Nick. Liney's getting double duty in. Everyone's volunteering at more than one job today. Officiating crew and ice repair team. Sorry for the brief pause. I was helping someone attempt to find the 50-50 winner, and I am off kilter. Peb currently has a light control in the Clare end as I try, and there we go, tilt this camera. Clare finally has control. Kept in by Peb. We're going to send that in behind the net. Clare will be the first ones on it. Hopefully that is going to be a trip. I was going to say, I don't know if that was in the debris or a player, and it might be Richardson. Or, nope, it is number 7. And I am completely off kilter again. Apologies, folks, while I try and get this going. I think that's closer. So I believe that's number 7. Caleb Donchermont is going to go away for 2. And Clare will go to their 3rd power play of the night. Or day. Sorry, I'm so used to night games. Clare's getting tossed out. He doesn't know why. He's got to figure out who's going to take the face-off for him. Clare wins that face-off. They keep control. Good pressure there by Peb to try and get that. They do steal it. Unable to get it out, though. So it looks like number 16. Another attempt by Peb to get it out. Maintained in by Clare. Clare's going to try and drive to the net. They get it back out to the blue line again and kept in, but it looks like the Sharks should clean this one up. Goes to center ice and down. That was Richardson, I believe, up at the boards with that battle. Big hit there. Clare comes away with it. Headband pass is missed. Peb picks it up behind their own net. Clare's going to try and apply pressure. They do pick it up. A steal on a pass here. Back to the blue line. No shot, so they send it in deep. Starting their cycle down low. Sending it behind the net, but I don't think he was ready for that. And that is going to go down and cleared by the Sharks. 50 seconds left in the power play here by Clare. LeBlanc, first man on it. He's going to burn some more time in the offensive end. And we have some cowbell. Always need more cowbell. Clare tries to carry that through the neutral zone. Good poke check by LeBlanc to send him back. And if anyone's wondering why I can call out the Peb player names but not the Clare names, Peb does have names on their jerseys, so if I can spot that, I can call it. Clare just has the numbers. And since I'm moving here with the camera, I can't always look back at the desk to see who is who. Cutro sends it around behind his own net. Clare comes away with it, tries to get it out front, but that's picked off. Penalty is wrapping up. We're back to 5-on-5 here. They got to be careful of the line. Clare looks for a shot in screen, a big rebound out front. No one able to jump on that. Sharks come away with it now, and they have a chance for a break with speed. Good hustle back by Clare. That's a 1-on-4, basically. And a nice glove save by Cutro to take away that threat. Nick's doing great on the replay. It's so great. Everyone, if you're unaware, we had equipment failures there for a while. We were able to get that replaced. Now we have our replays and everything, so everyone gets those additional views. Quick face-off win by the Sharks, and a shot in is saved. Nick is doing great in there on the switch and replays, getting all the angles. Peb wins that, gets it up high. Shot is deflected, goes into the corner. Clare's on it first, gets it out to the blue line, but Goodwin keeps that in. Clare has control of it behind their net. A very slow hip check misses, but works. LeBlanc out front with a quick shot, but misses wide. It must have got a piece of someone. And Goodwin with the rebound just puts it on net, and a quick save by Cutro. I still feel like I'm tilted, folks. I'm gonna try this one more time. The problem is it's hard to tilt the camera the way I want it with one hand. Face off the Cutro's left. Peb comes away with it out front. Dangerous chance here and a break and a beautiful move and a kick save. Keeping this game scoreless. That was the Sharks' best chance of the game. Another pass out front. It's intercepted by Clare. Good pressure right now by the Sharks, though. Clare's going to headman that out to neutral ice, but ahead of their forward player. Peb dumps it back in. Clare has control. They're going to try and roof that up out on the boards into the neutral zone. They were the first ones on it, but Peb takes it, just sends it right back in. Lyons comes in the pinch, keeps that in the offensive zone, but Clare's going to have control deep. I want, since this is a scoreless game, I might need to go look at the rules about what's going to happen if after 3 it is still tied. So be patient with me. In the first break I get, I'm going to go grab that. Clare able to send that one in deep. Peb picks it up first. And I have a light screen myself. Clare steals this in the offensive end. A good chance for 2-on-1. Shot up high, handcuffs him. Rebound goes to the corner. We have some coordinated music makers out here in the crowd with a cowbell and some tubes. You got to appreciate that. I can't tell if I'm balanced anymore. So, the rules. While I get my camera somewhere that works. Clare has that in the offensive end, tries to send it out front, but that's kicked away by the defenseman. Kept in high. Pinch down low as the Sharks are going to come away with that. Sharks clear their zone with center ice, and that's what's going to get sent back in along the mesh, so we set up a face-off in the neutral zone. So, there's no overtime in the round robin. So if nobody scores in the 10 minutes and 6 seconds left, it just stays a straight tie. So you get a point for period 1. Tied periods result in a half point per team. So if this is a 0-0 game at the end of 3, basically each team would come away with 1.5 points. Nope, 2.5 points, because you would have the tie per periods and a tied game for a point at the end. I haven't had a chance to study the entire system, but that is what we have. And that is a very high puck into the rafters and out of play. Apparently he's going to get a souvenir. He's got a busted hand there. Face off to Cutro's left. My papers have shifted, so I have to shift a little bit. Clare wins that face off. Pep quick to pounce in behind the net. Trying to send it out front, but no one friendly is there. Clare's going to pick that up. Send it around to the corner. LeBlanc pounces on that quickly. Goodwin up top. Here's going to try and pinch in to keep that in. He does. Clare gets it up to their blue line and out now to center ice. Quick pressure by Goodwin forces Clare to send that in. It's not going to be icing. Peb picks it up and should come out cleanly into neutral zone. They have a chance here with numbers. That's D'Entremont bringing it into the zone. LeBlanc picks it up, turns and fires. Hits a Clare player in the hand, and a quick cross-ice pass through the blue paint. Fails to find the Peb player. And another puck up out of play. The Clare player certainly had a bit of a stinger off that one as that quick shot hit him right in the hand. Face off to Cutro's right. Peb wins the face-off, but Clare's going to get control. Clare carries around behind their net, sends it up to the half boards. Peb quick to come in and pinch. Lyon keeps it in at the blue line. Richardson in there to chase. Peb comes away with it for a moment. Richardson now has it down in the corner, sends it out front. Why? Big chance there for D'Entremont, number 7. Clare able to box him out so he couldn't get a good shot on. Up to the blue line, stays in. Long shot deflected. Richardson goes to the half boards, tries to send it in deep, doesn't get it anywhere. Jacker comes in, picks it up. Clare bangs it towards the blue line. Lyon's going to wind up and hit someone. Number 16 on Clare hit that one in the shorts. But they do clear, and Clare will get a full change. Well, not a full change. Looks like their D-line's changing. Peb sends it forward. Clare now picks it up on their own end. Sends it out to center ice. Peb now has control. We'll try to bounce that back into the offensive end. Number 11 for Clare is going to carry this most of the way out. Peb sends it right back in. We got a little bit of ping pong action happening again. Clare gives it back to Peb. Peb bounces back to Clare. Clare carries it in slightly to the offensive end, but then loses control. Bouncing puck gets away from him there along the boards. Peb's going to carry this out now with speed, but it's a bit of a numbers game. Three defensemen back. or 3 people playing defense. There's only 2 defensemen. Pep trying to tip that into the offensive end. Ooh, that was a bit of an offside, but it got away from it. A lot of traffic. Shot in from the high slot, goes well over the net. A pass right back into the blue paint, hits a D-man skate and bounces away from the net. And a nice tip here at the blue line. Almost had a breakaway chance for Clare. Saunier now down along the boards. Will carry it back into the offensive end. Sends it in deep for Dion. Dion passes right out in front, but the pass was bouncing and juggling on, I cannot see who. Hubbard has it now. It was Cutro, number 20, who was unable to get the lumber on that shot. Shot goes wide now and clears the entire zone. Clare gives chase. Hubbard will have to maintain control in his own end. Sends it up to center ice, trying to hit Dion. Pass goes awry as Clare sends it into the offensive end. Pep picks it up now, coming in with speed. Beautiful move. And just, oh, and a beautiful score! Great opportunity by the Sharks. I thought it went wide for a moment. I had to look around my camera. That is number 6 for the Sharks. Seamus D'Entremont. I believe he's a D-man. Right place, right time. Great opportunity. Coming in with speed. And now Peb, late in this game, has a 1-goal lead. Clare now will have to see if they can come back and answer that one. Big hit there to take LeBlanc off the puck. Clare comes through the neutral zone. They have some numbers. Stops along the half boards. Big hit, missed. Shot on net, kicked away. Clare knows how dangerous they are of going down in this first game now. They send it out front, a little bit of a behind-the-back pass. Nobody there except the Sharks players. Newell makes contact with the Clare player, and we're going to get a call. Head contact, 7 White. He is unhappy about that one. That is Zach Camo. I think both players were attempting to make contact with each other, and he's going to get 4 for the head contact. He is certainly not happy now. Face-off will be to Cutro's right. Clare gets tossed out of the face-off. Someone else has to come in and take it. Peb wins that back up to the high slot. Winds up, and a beautiful block by number 20. Putting the body on the line for that one. He knows how dangerous it is right now. 5.5 minutes left in the third period. And 3:45 of that is going to be on the PK. If they give up a second goal now, it will likely be too much. Peb with control down deep. Looking up to the high blue line for Hubbard. Hubbard sets up there looking for a shot, but it's wide open right now. No screen. And that shot goes wide, and that's going to clear. But oh, now Clare had a chance to carry that on a 2-on-1, but he just kind of dumps it in. He was probably tired on his shift and couldn't continue. Peb's going to get control of that through center ice, carried into the offensive end. Challenged up high, and again, number 11 breaks that up and just sends it down ice so we can go for a change. That's Maxime D'Entremont. Now, Peb with the lead and the power play, you would think, oh, you could play defensive and just try and maintain control of things. But when you take your foot off the gas like that, that allows the other team to really dictate play to you, and you don't want to do that. So Peb really needs to keep the throttle down, challenging Clare and keeping them contained. Long shot in, beautiful save. Sent wide and unable to clear. Peb's going to keep control of that. A lot of body work down low. Clare is almost going to earn another penalty. Referee almost, I think, blew that one down. There was a lot of holding on the stick. He got away with it for a while, but his time was running out. I think that's Saunier down there along the half boards. It goes up to Goodwin. Goodwin passes across. Good chance for a shot there and a nice glove save. Newell was down low at the blue paint, but he was well boxed out and unable to get any rebound. 2:08 left in the penalty. 3:48 left in the game. After the round robin, there is overtime, so the rules will change a bit. But during the round robin, this is it. It's a 3 and out. You do what you do with what you got. Face-off win was going to Peb, but Peb had 6 players on the ice. Peb actually had 6 players on the ice for the face-off. Now, I'm not sure why that's not called. That is clearly too many men on the ice, but they're going to get away with it. No call. Peb wins that face-off. Pass over to Cutro, unable to contain that, so he gets it in deep. Clare comes up with the challenge. They're going to get that one out and clear. They got fresh legs on the ice, so no one's making changes. D might change up now. Good forecheck by Clare, not letting Peb just sit back on this one. They know the clock's against them. Peb's going to bring that one to the offensive end, but Clare's going to pick that one up and come right back out. It's a 2-on-2 and nobody. Oh, we are going to get a penalty called on that one. There's going to be tripping. So that'll negate the power play. So now it's 4-on-4 action, and that is a whole different, and forgive the terminology, whole different ball game. So now without the man advantage, Clare can play equal strength 4-on-4, and it comes down to who's got the speed. Peb wins that face-off back behind their goal line, sends it around. Lyons takes the 2 minutes for tripping. Clare loses control of that at the blue line, so that's out. They got to come back offside and reset, giving Peb the advantage to send that in deep in the offensive end. Peb doesn't know where it is. Clare jumps in on that one. They thought it was pinched along the boards. Good body work there by Richardson, taking away the Clare player's lane and outmaneuvering him to get to that puck. Clare unable to get the clear there as a pinch up the blue line. They will clear it this time, though. Little 2-on-2 chance. Gets past the first defender who lays out. Now there's a man in the blue paint, but there's 4 Peb players back and not enough Clare players to help out. 2 minutes left here in this game. 23 seconds left in the penalty to Clare, and then they're going to go a man up. Nice breakthrough there. Poke check by Cutro to stop that. Again, Richardson just outbodying a Clare player to take him away from that puck. 5 seconds left on Clare's penalty. They're about to go to the advantage. Peb player lost that puck at the blue line, and Clare just brought it in. Now they're a man up, glove save, and we're going to get a face-off, which I think is beneficial to both teams. Clare can make sure they get the players they want on the ice, and Peb can get their defensive setting set because now they're on the PK. So now for 26 seconds, Clare has a man advantage. And there's only 1:31 left in this game, so they're going to try and throw the sink here. And a quick win by Peb gets that out and clear. Good defensive play by Clare to stop that break. Pass across, picked up. Tries to get it in deep for the cycle. 7 seconds left on this power play, so it looks like it's just going to go back to 5-on-5 here for the last minute of play. Clare gets control of it, keeps it in. A little bit too hot for number 20. That was Hannah. Peb gets it out to the neutral zone. Clare blows a tire, but a nice pass to get it up. 50 seconds here. Clare still with some slight control. Time is certainly running out for them, though, here in this first game of the tournament. Peb brings it out with speed. Clare intercepts at center ice. Good hit there to keep the player from the puck, but Clare's going to bring that in. That's number 17. Shot. Nice save and no rebound. But if you're Clare, that's what you want. You want to face off in the offensive end right now, try and get any kind of set play and generate a chance. I'd almost call a timeout right here, depending on what you want to do. And we are getting a timeout, Clare. Clare's trying to get their team to come over. Good call by Clare. Oh, Nick's already on it with the bench cams. Good job, Nick. Means I can take a break with my camera for a second. Oh. So it's a 30-second timeout while Clare tries to set up their plan. Head coach for Clare is Jason Madalena. I hope I pronounced that right. He called the timeout down there. He's trying to get his team collected, make sure they understand what the plan is, because they have limited time left in this game to do anything. Goalie is pulled, so they're going to have the extra attacker in. They've already lost the period if they lose the game. So if Peb comes back and scores another goal, it doesn't matter. So this is, you're putting everything in to try and tie this game up to get the tie points for the end. Good call. Clare's got 3 men up high in the slot. They win the faceoff. That goes down deep in the corner and out front. Unable to get a shot there as the man was tied up. Now Peb is likely going to play a keep away along the boards. They send it along wide, and we're going to get a bit of a call there as the battle got out of hand. Clare player is just going to go straight off. That's number 7, Zach Camo. Looks like Zach will be the only person going off, and then at that point you lose the man advantage. The goalie, yeah, because the penalty is going to get the face-off all the way down the offensive end for Peb, so Clare's going to have to put their goalie back in or have a face-off with no goalie, and you don't want that. So with everything tilted back towards Clare's end of the rink, it's going to be very difficult for them to tie this up with 20 seconds left. They win the face-off. Peb gets a shot out of it. 10-minute misconduct for 20 seconds left. Clare has a chance, but he has no lumber. 7 seconds left in this one. Peb just wants to pin this along the boards. Everyone down there battling for it, and it's going to wrap up here with Peb winning with that beautiful goal late here in the game. And a great start to this tournament. So Peb wins this first match. They're going to get the points for the win now. So instead of that 2.5 split, if I try and look at the rules real quick. So they won the third period. So Peb should come away with 4 points in this first game. 4 points. And I believe we have players of the game or something to that effect. So I will not sign off right away.
The player of the game from Clare, number 20, Nema Hanna.
Player of the game for Clare was number 20, Nema Hanna.
Player of the game from Paramba, number 17, Carson Dion.
And Carson Dion got player of the game for the Sharks. And that is it. They're going to go to the locker room, so we're going to have a break before game 2. Thanks for watching, folks, here on MC Media, and we'll see you all shortly.